Hello, how's everybody doing? A little late to stream tonight, but that's okay. Don't really have much of a plan, just gonna kind of look through some of the plays that we looked at yesterday, how they're holding up, and then scan a little bit for new plays if we can find any. So, one of those new plays that I was looking at right before we got on here was this USA coin, just a spin off of a Peter Schiff tweet that he had made saying that, the U.S. really wants to embrace crypto. They should make their own coin, call it USA coin, have it on an upgraded platform that works better than Bitcoin, which is funny. So, I don't know. I saw it showed in a couple groups from some pretty good traders. I've just been watching. Honestly, I was looking for more of a support around that 6-1 fib level. Looks like it dropped down. I entered right about here in the middle of this box, like 270. And so watched it draw down a little bit. I'm currently up. It looks like it's retesting this resistance. If we can stay above this line, I could see this coin moving higher. So just kind of watch for confirmation. If you're not in it already, just see what price wants to do. If we're going to, find any kind of support on this line, or if we're just going to trend back down below it. But regardless of what we do, this is probably a good bid zone, probably about the best bid zone that you're going to get. It's not super obvious on the chart, obviously, over here. It's like you can see very little actual support, and so we haven't really respected that box. It was kind of hard to draw a box, so most of all of that confluence is right in this area, and we went below it. So doesn't, it's meme coins, doesn't necessarily disregard a coin. This is a USD one pair, so could be something. I just have it on my radar. I'm just watching. So today was kind of slow for me. I don't know. I had a lot going on. I sell houses, so I was doing re-inspections and home inspections and showing houses, and we put in an offer on one today, and just kind of been all over the place. But looking over here, so not our multi-charts. Let's go back to watch list, what's trending. A couple things I wanted to look at. Billy was one that came up. I don't know enough about this coin to really give an opinion. I'd like to go do some digging, but if anybody caught that box right in here, just the tip of it down there, almost at 2 million, it might be a good play. I'm kind of just seeing if it's going to want to come back down again. No real clear trend as far as a downtrend. I mean, you got those 2 points of contact if you count that high, and then right there, but that doesn't really signify anything. So I don't know. Just looking, it ran really far today. Looks like it would be fair for price to come back down and test this 1.4 range, and so maybe just keep an eye on that and see if it wants to dip back below. I'd assume that there's a lot of orders set starting from 1.7. I don't know too much about this coin. I kind of want to learn more. Let's see what's his Twitter look like. Am I just retarded? Let's see. Oh, they're sending the creator awards to the Shibtoshi Nakamoto page. That's cool. So yeah, the Shibtoshi Nakamoto page, if you weren't reading, said hello. I wanted to thank you for creating a token and sending me the creator rewards. That was very kind. I also want to say that it makes me feel weird to own a large percentage of a coin based on me, so I went ahead and burned my allocation sent to me, not to affect price. So that's cool. I don't know what percentage they owned. A large percentage. I mean, that's got to be at least 1%, 2%. I mean, there's some pretty cool people in here. Some Padre affiliates, Terminal affiliates, DKs. Who's this? I swear, there's too many people. Damn, they just joined in 2024. They really ran this account up. That's it, 16,000 followers. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta do something to get my numbers up. I've been on here since 2010, son. It's a long ass time. My account is older than my kids. I was a child when I made it. It was forever ago. But anyways, this is Billy. So yeah, I don't know. If we could get price to come back down 1.7, I might ask around a little bit about this. I haven't looked too much. I went ahead and added it to my watch list for trending. I saw, a couple bigger names talking about it, so we'll see. It feels like it's been done before. There's a lot of plays all the time. It's really hard to tell. I wish that people would comment here inside the stream chat. I don't feel like anybody ever does. Yeah. I forgot. I titled it WOJAK today. Entry on Kermit looks pretty free. Yeah, I don't know. Let's chart it. Yeah, let's do Kermit right now. Let's see what's up. I'm going to set an order on this. Just let me know when price goes down below 2.6. Okay. Let's look at Kermit. This coin kicks me. Man, yeah, I know. Almost came down to that box before it went up. See, we talked about it last night, so that would have been right about here. And I think that I have an order set actually at 2 million, and it just didn't hit because price rocketed back up from there. I mean, people were pretty eager. Everybody had their limit orders set here at like 2.4, 2.5. And so if you were waiting for it to come down into that box, it didn't quite make it. But we'll see if it sustains because it kind of double topped. So I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back down. Just kind of watching. If you look at this downtrend, I'm trying not to be so redundant in these streams. So I feel like I'm kind of redundant a lot. I don't want to be redundant. I want to be helpful. If you look at this trend, this uptrend here, I mean, if price comes back down, maybe into that 2.5 region, that might be a little bit crazy, sell pressure wise. So maybe not that aggressive. Maybe if we range out and retest that 2.7, might be a good entry. I don't know. Just kind of watch and see what happens. Now that we have structure here, people are going to be looking at that. And so regardless of if this is support or not, once this is broken, people are probably going to think it's weak, and that's going to make it fall, back down to these original breakout areas, like right at 1 million. So I don't know. Kermit's great. I hate that I fucking sold this coin because I bought it at 400K. And that was great. That was really good of me. It was smart. And then I sold it. Man, these dudes are great. Yeah, Kermit mentioned. Oh yeah, fucking Kermit. That's Kermit and PFP. Like, I don't know what it is about frog cults, but they really blow up your mentions. So they're all over the place with this. WOJAK's up another 5% right now. Let's go ahead and look at WOJAK. See what WOJAK's up to. $38 million. Yeah, WOJAK I faded for no reason. Honestly, like, price action just looked a little bit slow here. People weren't selling, and I guess that should have been the indication. It was like, there's these points of confluence right here. I kind of felt like price might have come down again before going off, just because it felt like volume wasn't high enough. We had broken out, and I don't know, but it was everywhere. It was obvious, obvious that this should have been where we picked up. And I have a friend actually in our Telegram. If you want to be in the Telegram, feel free to invite yourself through the invite link that I shared, or DM me or whatever if you need help. It's just a group of us. It's not like, I'm not like shilling you all my calls. We all shill our calls. We all talk. There's open table. I do a lot of I'm deving some apps and working on some cool stuff that we share in the group. And so if you have projects that you're working on and you just need people to talk to about it, feel free to add yourself. I just posted about it not too long ago, so if you go to my profile and look there, you might find something about that. But WOJAK, I mean, phenomenal price movement here, up above that fib. This is where I had those take profit levels set for my first one. Not my first one, but one of the guys in my Telegram asked where he thought he should take profits at. And I was like, the first fib extension's right there at 31. And so we're above that. We're at 37. Next one is up to 60. Anywhere in this range, honestly, that top is going to fall. Maybe we'll get a pullback. We'll see. I don't know. This is very explosive, and I'd like to see how high it can go. I hate that I'm not in it. It was a whole series of things. It was like, first, I wasn't in it because it was a vamped coin, and I was like, how high could it really go? Like we ran up to 6 million. And I was like, that was great, but like it's not the original. Like it's not the OG. And then it just, look at it now. So I don't know. You can be wrong. I can be wrong. Everybody can be wrong. But I think this one in particular, a lot of people were wrong about, and I don't know. I'm sidelined. But just being honest, it's like that happens on a lot of good coins. So many good coins that I've missed. But anyway, what else is on our list? WOJAK, phenomenal. Kermit, phenomenal. Kermit, super phenomenal. Man, I'm just looking through these replies. Yeah, no, I'm bullish on Kermit. That's a lot of engagement. And that's kind of what I look for with a lot of those coins. It's like, especially now more than in the past, community really matters. Like, when everybody was trying to force these communities on every single coin that came out, like it just got convoluted, and I think that's what burnt a lot of people out. Like, I was in group chats where people were suicidal about how much time that they had put into like rating posts and trying to push these coins that were just bleeding out slowly forever. And I think that really killed a lot of communities. Honestly, a lot of people have stopped contributing like that. They've started taking it more as like in and out kind of trades, and we've created that environment. And so whenever you see those actual communities now, more than ever, they stand out because people have really separated themselves from doing that, especially on CT. It's like you don't see it nearly as much anymore, and I don't blame people for not doing it. But whenever you find coins that they do it on, coins like Kermit, obviously, and WOJAK and other other similar projects. I guess WOJAK doesn't really have that great of a community. Troll has a great community. If everybody's looking at Troll, we're gonna look at that later. But anyway, back to Kermit. Like Kermit PFP, I think right now those are the two out of the newer coins. Those are the two communities that are working the hardest consistently. And TBC, but the team is involved really heavily with TBC. It's not just community. So, but anyway, it's like, props to those coins that are going above and beyond, because you don't see that all the time. You really don't. And we have a coin out. I used to have something up here promoting it. I might go ahead and put it back up. I can't do it on Pump Fun with the stream. It just doesn't work. So I like to multi-stream, but Pump Fun doesn't get a lot of engagement, and we're still kind of new, and so I think that it's more important to build like brand and a following first, and then we may redeploy the coin. We may do something like that. So just kind of biding our time, seeing what's going on, seeing what people want. But yeah. So other coins, let's look. Sorry if you hear children yelling in the background. I've got kids and they have friends over, so I forced them upstairs while I do all this. We already looked at USA coin, SPSC. So doing phenomenal. I saw a lot of people giving Dom and shit for getting out of this coin, but man, I don't know. Let's look. Let's do some more TA here, because we almost hit that take profit up there. Obviously expanded out of that range. I bought here like 2.9, and I sold at the top of this range. It's like 6.3. It obviously ran significantly further, up to 11. I was kind of sick, but it's better to have some profit than no profit. And honestly, I had faded this coin for a long time. I'm lucky to have gotten anything on it at all. I thought that it was just, garbage. I didn't think it was going to go anywhere, but it's done phenomenal. And so let's look at this last move. So right at that 6-1 retracement, if we come down to the 7-8 retracement here at 5 million, we're going to be touching that last high. That might be a good place to get in if we come lower. I mean, if it's going to get any more wealthy support, then this is a project that might be good. I wouldn't get in right now. It looks like volumes, all but dissipated. It's significantly high. It just, look at that candle. It just made it almost impossible to read this chart down here. And it does look like volume is higher right now than it has been for the rest of this price action. So just keep an eye on it. I would look, if you want to get back in, maybe get around 5 million. That might be the next best place. I will look around and see what other people's opinions on that are, but just off the top of my head, that's about where it looks like you might be. Anywhere down here to, maybe 4.3 would be the bottom of that range. Let's see if we're in the net. I'm just gonna move or make a new box here so that it's clear. Yeah, there you go. Missing that to Telegram too. Get rid of that box. Irrelevant now. Yeah, and if Wolfie's buying the coin, this could go much higher. This right now, if you want to enter back in at 6.3, wouldn't be a horrible place to do it. And then set a big order up for down here at 5 million. I do think this has another leg, and I do think it goes pretty high. So don't fade SPSC. The can is going. This is the stupidest fucking coin. Like, I can't believe. But again, anytime I feel like that those are the ones that run. So yeah, we were right at a good bid zone. You're right there at that 6-1 retracement off that last move, and so if that's something that's been on your list, this might be a good place to do it. Again, not financial advice. You got to make these decisions for yourself, but technically speaking, just looking at where everything aligns right now, and then DCAing down, I think this one has more motion yet to come. So that Wolfie candle though was phenomenal. It's really phenomenal. Can't believe it was as crazy as it was. Let's go ahead and head back over here. Nothing had some traction today. If you watched last night, I had limit orders set up at 2 million, but even on stream last night, I was like, it looks like, after we've broken out, we've reclaimed this level as support, and so now might be the time to bid, and it sure was. If you bid last night, you're almost up 2x. I think you may have actually hit 2x. Let's see, what was it? 4.7. We were down here at like 2.4. Yeah, so almost 2x if you're in from last night. I've seen some people calling for maybe another retrace. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I mean, if we come down, we might hit this level again. Obvious breakout here, so we can go ahead and get rid of those. But yeah, this level is important, has been important, and so if we come back down and retest it, we might do that. Not sure. I don't think that would be healthy right now. I think that maybe looking at 2.9 if we come down at all, as the next place that you get in at. I'll go ahead and I'll draw that on the chart. High right there on that level. So yeah, that's that next key level to watch. And then, of course, we could drop down. I'll go ahead and I'll leave that. Just so that we have it as a point of reference. I'm a little bit OCD. I like when things are lined up. So, yeah, just keeping an eye on nothing for retrace. Obviously, you want to wait for that. It's broke out clean of that range, so it's not going to go back into there. Look and see what price does. Maybe if you want to put one entry there and then another entry here. I do think this coin has another leg left in it. Maybe not right now. Maybe right now. I wouldn't bid right now. This is just outside of my strategy, outside of something that I would do. I was really hoping for that retrace and more of a falling wedge with price action, but we did not get that. So, yeah, I don't know. Next, like I said, watch price in these levels, starting here at about 3.2, all the way down to 2 million. See what everything does within there. If you can get a lower entry, I think that's good. So, next on the list, let's look at 6-7. All these kids in my house are all addicted to this thing, 6-7. My baby, they've got my baby saying it. Let's see, it's been a while since I charted it. So we broke out of there. Ooh, where are we at? Kermit is ridiculous, bro. People are hilarious. I'm getting raided by Kermit. Yeah, I think go for it, honestly. It was ridiculous. Hail Kermit. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, thank you guys for blowing that post up and for everybody that followed. That's great. Looking here at 6-7, we've got a little bit of a decrease in volume, but nothing concerning. It's not like it's dried up. So, I don't know, man. It's like, where do we top out here? Yeah, kind of there. That's not even the neckline, really, of those. I mean, you could kind of see a head and shoulders there if you wanted to, but the neckline would have been, I guess, maybe right in that area. We rejected off that level again. Really looked like it was going to explode, but man, this coin is so I don't know. If you think about memetics and like culture and like it's everywhere. Like these again, these kids have my baby saying this shit, uh, and it's constant, like all the time, everywhere. And adults know it. Everybody I know knows it. Like people without kids know what it means, and so I don't know. Like again, you can't escape it, and so maybe this is a good coin to bid. I haven't been in it because I am stupid, obviously. I I don't know when again this is the same thing that happened with this on WOJAK. It's like I was like, this is a vamped coin. Like, this can't. How high could this really go? Had no idea. Had no idea that it was gonna go so high. One second, let me see. It said OBS disconnected. I'm just gonna double check and make sure the stream is still live. Is everything good? One second. If anybody can hear me, I'm sorry that this is all fucked up.